Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for November 2020. My name is Shay, and remember, if it don't apply, let it fly. And we're going to go ahead and get into your cards. The overall message that I am seeing for you, Taurus, is like a character development. I feel like you're really starting to get in the groove of the things that you really want to do in life, and November will be kind of like a transitional month into that, okay? So the first card out the gate was a message from Earth, and this is a card of like financial loss, issues with money and making money. If you have a certain business, you may not be getting very far with it, things of that nature. I don't think this is a current problem for you, Taurus. I really don't. I think this is something that happened in the past. I feel like you may have had issues with kind of keeping up progress is what I'm hearing. Like if you were working on something, you might have always took a step back or forgot or didn't come through like you say you would, or things of that nature. Like I feel like you kept having a tendency to almost relax and stop doing what it is that you wanted to do. I feel like you almost had a tendency to always quit. It's almost the word I'm hearing. Like you'll start something and you'll be really passionate about it, but it won't go a certain way and you'll quit, or you'll get tired and you'll quit. And that's like a reoccurring thing, which was actually affecting your abundance and your flow inward. You know what I mean? For the good things to come in with you, because you weren't being as consistent as you can be with whatever this is. So that might have been causing financial issues. Now for other of you, it may not even have been that. It may just have been that you just kept falling on hard times. Obviously, we're living in a crazy world right now. So maybe you just, every time you thought you were getting, 2 steps closer, you end up getting knocked 3 steps back, lost a job, things of that nature, okay? And I feel like you also may have had a trouble finding yourself. Maybe a lot of unanswered questions, or really, like I really sense that a lot of you have a lot of talent, or you have these really big dreams or really big ideas, but you weren't really doing anything to make them come to fruition for a while there. Or maybe you were having a hard time finding your footing, which way you should go about it, if you should even go about it in the first place. Like almost teetering on the edge of who you are and what your journey is. But I feel like you're changing that. I think you might have been through a really dark period at some point. You know what I mean? As far as energy goes and being around people, kind of being obsessive over things. And I mean, this deck calls it weaknesses and deficiencies, but I don't think it's that case. I think if you are a person who really values sleep, you may always sleep. Or if you really value food, you may overeat. Things of that nature. Like I feel like you were really valuing the things that you obsess over more than you were valuing like progress, if that makes any sense. And that could really just be due to like the comforting feeling of those things, but you're kind of going to be freeing yourself of those things in November. You're starting to learn that, hey, it's time for me to fly. It's time for me to go on to the next path of my life. And these things that I heard holding me back, these things that I'm obsessing over, these things that I am overindulging in, no longer serve me. And although I love them, and although that, you know what I mean, these are things that make me feel comforted, it may be time for you to get out of your comfort zone and go find what it is that you want for your life, and what it is you see yourself doing within the next few years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, things of that nature, okay? And then we also have the 7 of Fire. So this is a card of bravery. This is a card of like great planning and really fighting off the beast, really putting in the work and the effort, and knowing that you're going to be triumphant just pretty much because you're doing what you have to do. You're fighting off the bad guy. And I see that also with dwarves and gnomes, having confidence in oneself if you're male, and being financially secure. If you're female, being very, very driven and focused, and not allowing people to deceive you and lie to you, or accepting subpar behavior. And I feel like that's what you're doing for yourself, Taurus. Like you're starting to fight off all of the naysayers or the negativity or things that you think in your mind, and you're actually starting to play those things out, okay? And you're trying to really change your life. So you're kind of going to do a 360 in November, honestly, is what I'm seeing. It's really, really, really positive. As long as you don't allow the things that slow you down to kind of overcome you, you can really have like a transformative month, okay? So let's move on to your career cards. Okay, career and finances rather. So face your financial fears. Okay. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. Okay. And every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts, okay? So you may be really, really teetering on a decision because of money. And you don't feel like you have enough money, or you feel like you're not in a good financial situation. And I'm here to tell you, who cares? Money is not the end all be all. You'll get more money. You'll get more opportunities. You just need to actually face it. See what your situation is, what it is that you need, and how you can get it, and then just go from there. Understand that you're not the only person that has lacked something and tried to do what you're doing. It's just a matter of mentally overcoming that, okay? Because really sometimes when we think things are a fear or a negative on our part, it's really not. It's just our own thinking about the thing. You know what I mean? Okay, and then we have visualize abundance in all forms. So back to literally what I was just saying, you have to visualize your future. You have to visualize that positivity within yourself, Taurus, okay? You can't expect to have a negative mind state and then that bring you positivity. Like, that doesn't make any sense. They're complete opposites. Also, because I just did a video on this, if y'all want to check it out, if you're interested in visualization, things of that nature, having a vision board, put those things up so you can constantly keep that goal right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's spending 5 or 10 minutes a day during meditation, or just randomly throughout your day, visualizing the next step of your life, that positivity is going to bring more abundance your way. And you'll start unconsciously living your dreams, you know? And then gratitude list. That also came out for you. So, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Make sure every day you're listing things that you are grateful for. I personally can attest to this. Every morning I say 10 things that I'm grateful for, and I have great, great days. Any days that I don't, I have a stagnant day or just a day that's not as great. So always be appreciative. Say, I'm grateful for my shirt. I'm grateful for my shoes. I'm grateful for my mama or daddy. 10 things. And do that every single morning and watch your life change. Because I think we're so busy focusing on what we lack, we forget about all of the great things that we actually have in our lives. So keep that in the memory again, and that will bring abundance to you as well. Because if the universe feels like you're appreciative of what you have, it will bring you more, and that's on what? Period. So we have 2 cards for your love and relationships. So the first one is rocking it, okay? Being yourself, confident, loud and proud, hitting the right note, harmonious concert, and showing off. It is time for you to be you, Taurus. Again, remember we were talking about finding yourself with the outcast. It's time for you to actually be that person. You are amazing. No need for self-doubt. It's time for you to express yourself, okay? It's time for you to express that confidence, okay? Every single day, every single hour, every single opportunity that you have to do so, okay? And then we also have made with love. A gift from the heart, sentimental, an offering or contribution. Try new things, being there, and support. Okay, so it's one of 2 things. Either you are really getting a lot of love and support from those around you, and you're in a relationship or in a situation or around friends who actually support your growth and you expressing yourself authentically. You also could be around a person who makes you feel like you can do that. You know, they may be encouraging you. They may just be there for you. They may be just simply inspiring you, and now you're feeling like you can express yourself. But some type of love situation that is coming in or that is in your life is actually going to play a big part in you expressing yourself wholly and completely in November, okay? So let's go ahead and move on, Taurus, and let's get you some parting words. Is there any messages for Taurus in November 2020? Is there anything Taurus needs to know or hear in November 2020? So first card out, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held, okay? And I heard for the moment. This is not something for you to take advantage of. This is not something for you to get comfortable in. This is not to say, hey, Shay Sunshine told me to rest, so I'm gonna rest for like the next 6 weeks. Like, no. This is at the moment. This is more of a prep before your jump. You know what I mean? So take some time out to like really visualize, really think, really rest, really calm and settle the mind, and then get ready for that jump, okay? The next card out is Imrama. Ooh, child, I might be saying that wrong. Let me know if I am. Where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to, Taurus? What's the next step? What do you know that you have to do? And this may be a physical journey, because I am sensing that some of you may be traveling, maybe not, but it's time for the next step. It's time for you to get there. And then we also have Lemuria, okay? Creating heaven on earth, it is happening, okay? So your next steps are coming whether you're ready or not. Remember, I think this is really going to be a transformative month. It's going to be like a transition month for you, Taurus. So you just got to be prepared and ready. You know, allow yourself to get taken away by these positive feelings and go get your future, okay? But that's all I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with this video, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.